Closing is always easy when you're in Cardone U. We role play with Grant Cardone's team. They know just what to do. They're always there to support us. We couldn't ask for more. On our way in the right direction, we found what we're looking for. In FLC, in FLC. Closing is better with appointment setters. You'd better believe we're not a team but a family. We work together in harmony. We are devoted, on that you can quote me, in FLC. We welcome the newbies gladly. We know there's so much to learn. We've got your back for a lifetime. There's no need for concern. Just look at the world around you. There's deals to close everywhere. And if you face an objection, what would Jabari say? In FLC, in FLC, objections are easy. If you don't believe me, I have to agree. We can role play at any time. To disagree, that is a crime. We're practicing to get the cha-chings in FLC, in FLC. Since we started training, our leads ain't complaining. They're so happy. We get to role play with Big Brother Dave. We've got Coach Sean, the best coach ever born, in FLC. All of our closers, they keep their composure. 10X is the goal, Uncle G, well he knows. We've got the spirit, and you've got to hear it. We're FLC.
Yay! Hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Who indeed. Right. Hello, I'm so excited to be back. It always feels like so long since the past one. And Misty, you've frozen again, so I'm sorry if I'm talking over you. Just a quick disclaimer.
No worries.
My internet's not great today. It's going to be a funny episode, but today, the importance of closing and how we use closing every day. We use it in everyday life. Whether you know it or not, you're always closing people, you're always selling. And when I first heard that, you're using it all the time, I was like, but I'm not selling all the time. But you are, little do you know. And we're going to go into that today. And just, why it's so important to just even know how to close and sell people on your ideas. Sorry, did you say something?
No, you froze again. But it's all good. We got it all. Don't worry.
Oh no! If I do keep freezing, good. If it does keep happening, I'll quickly leave, join hotspot from my phone to my computer, and then join again and see if that works. But yeah, all that said, Misty, would you like to start us off with a golden nugget?
I'm not sure if I got a golden nugget. Not one that I can remember anyway. But anyway, yeah.
You always have golden nuggets.
Well, we wanted to be sure that first and foremost we lay down the fact that closing is serving. That really is serving. It's serving other people, and it really is helping other people out. So closing is so important, and you don't want to close out somebody on just what they want. You want them to be, of course, happy with what they're getting, and you want them to want that, but what they need, right? You want to close them on what they need for whatever the product is. So say like...
Go ahead. Grant Cardone says closing is for them, not you.
Yes,
the other person.
Definitely. It's for getting them... we're going to have a really good time today. It's going to be so much fun.
Great. It's fine. Positive vibes. Everything's fine.
It's all fantastic.
Uh,
Yeah, but it's really for the other person, and you really don't want to close. Like I was listening to one of Grant Cardone's modules today, and he was saying you don't want to close just for the money. Don't do it for the money. You're doing it so you can help somebody else.
yeah.
You're trying to get that other person, or not trying, but you're doing your best to set the other person up in a better position than when they came into you or when you met them. So that's what you're really that's really what it's for. It's to you're really helping them out. It's for them, and you're serving. It's really serving.
Yeah.
And don't be afraid to ask for the close. You know, I don't remember. I don't know if you remember, but 72% of salespeople don't present the price. They don't ask for a close. They just don't ask.
Yeah.
And it's not just going to fall in your lap.
Yeah, you need to, like anything in life, you need to ask for what you want. And the Grant Cardone team that we train with every day, Monday to Friday, they say you need to ask, it's sometimes 7 times. Just asking for the close, like, let's do this. Come on, let's do this. Let's do this. I need your signature. It normally takes way more than 1 anyway. I can't remember if it's 7, but around that amount of times.
I think it's 7 to 12. It takes a person to see you, to know you, like you, and trust you. They have to see you 7 times, and sometimes it may take up to 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't feel bad if you don't get it on the first try, basically.
Yeah, and always, always, always follow up, right? Always follow up. Whether it be before you close or even after you close, always follow up. Because a lot of times the follow-up is where the close is going to come in. You're going to get that close, or you're going to be able to close them on something else. Like there's another product or program that they need. So always, always, always follow up.
100%. And it's funny, I think Maria, who you guys met last week, was talking about this on our meeting that, yes, again, we love you, Maria, is that people will come back to you in such random ways that you won't even think about. Like she posts on her story every day, and I know you post on Facebook. You're really good at posting on Facebook. She's Instagram, and people just come in and that she forgot she even had a conversation with, and because she's kept that consistency, and that's a form of following up, like posting about this for everyone to see. People come back, and it's like it's just crazy how much follow up.
You did it again. Yes.
Wait, I think I froze again. Did I froze?
Yeah, you froze again. It's okay. We got it. It is crazy how much how easy it is to follow up, right? And how easy it is to close.
Yeah.
I have people, like, I can be sleeping and wake up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and I've got somebody, hey, Misty, thanks for reaching out to me. And, and then they're ready to do something. They're ready to close on, booking a call or something with one of our experts. So it's like, it's even though you're in different time zones, always follow up with somebody, always ask for the close. And once you're in the close, do not go back into selling. Don't. Because once you're in the close, there's no need to be selling because you've already sold. You want to close the deal.
Them even thinking about it, if they say, I need to think about it, that's the close. You're in the close. They're thinking about having your product. It might seem like a bad thing. Oh, they need to think about it. Like they're not sure. They're thinking about it. You're in their head. So yeah, it's so true. Never go back to selling.
Yeah.
Just wanted to add that on your point.
Yeah, never go back to selling. And like you said, you're in their head, and that's where you want to be. You want to be in their head. You want them to think of you first, right? So you really want to just keep following up. Ask for the close. If they want to think about it, fantastic. I think it's amazing you want to think about it. I think that's a good idea. Is 2 or 3 days good enough, or do you need 2 or 3 weeks? You know what I mean? Give them a choice. You know, sooner or later, this is what you're going to do anyway. Let's get it done. I need your pen on that paper. Let's push it.
Ooh. If you're go back and write that down, guys, because that is a close from Grant Cardone himself. It's a good one.
I like how he said, let's push that pen and get your signature to write it down.
Yeah, exactly. It's so true.
Yeah. I was a cashier for a few years, for like 6 years. And I had to get people's, when they use their credit card, you have to get their signature. And I would tell them, hey, can I get your autograph? This way, when you're famous, I can say you shopped here and I knew you, you know, just kind of give them a little ego boost, you know, make them feel good.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Not that I'm ever going to use their signature or even hold on to it. That's not mine to hold on to. But, you know, give them something. Give them a little bit of ego boost. Give them a little bit of feeling good and make it fun.
Yeah. And well, exactly.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I never know if I'm interrupting you because I'm a little bit delayed because of my internet. Okay. So I'm like, but that comes under what we talked about, I think maybe not last week, but the week before, of give. And it kind of ties in with selling and serving, because ultimately, yes, but what that person is getting from you selling to them is this insane product that's really going to change their lives, that they need in their business. And you really have to truly believe that as well, that your product will help them. So that's what we mean by, you know, selling and closing is serving. And I know at the beginning we kind of touched on how you are closing every day, you're selling every day. And I remember really distinct or vivid example I have is, it came from Steve Spray, one of the Cardone team that we train with. He says, even if, say, you're with your partner and you want to go to this restaurant and they want to go to this restaurant, and you're convincing them on why your decision is better, why your restaurant's better, that's selling. You're selling them on your idea. Or as a kid, Grant Cardone always says that kids are the best at selling, because they won't take no for an answer. They'll ask for the close again and again. They want that sweet. They will ask for that sweet again and again and again until the parent gives in. And so that is also selling. So that's what we kind of mean by you're selling every day, you're closing every day. And it's really important to know how to, in your everyday life, not even if you're just selling a product.
Yeah, I like how they point out too, when you're giving excuses of why you can't do something or why you don't know how. Well, it sounds to me like you're doing a really good job at selling me why you can't do it. You know, I really like that, because it's like, wow, I did not realize I did that, but obviously I am good at selling because I'm convincing you that I can't, so therefore I am.
Yeah, and you know what the secret is? You believe it yourself, so that's why you're selling it. Yeah.
Be sold on what you're selling. Be sold on the product. They say too, you want to attach pain to the close. Basically, they're not saying, oh, let's hurt somebody. They're wanting you to point out, yeah, like, I'm going to watch you go do this. You know, give you a bloody nose. I'll give you a steak later for that black eye, you know.
Do you know what help you with that? My product.
Yeah. But what they mean by that is, when, like, you want them to feel the pain as in, okay, how much time are you losing by not doing this? How much money are you losing by not doing this? How much is this not solving a problem that you have as to why you can't go forward with, you know, why without this?
Yeah.
Whatever the product is, I can't think of a personal product that would work, but anything really. It's just you want to attach a pain to that. So like, okay, like us, we kind of have to talk to people about how much they're doing in their business, right? It's just an example. And they're really like, well, I don't know. You're like, well, where do you want to be by the end of this year? Well, I don't know. Well, if you did know, how much would you think it would be? Okay, well, they give you, what is it, like, what they say, like $1,000 a month? I don't know. $1,000 a month.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of a number I can add up quickly on in my head.
Go with 1,000.
$1,000 a month. Okay. So you want $1,000 revenue a month, right? So that's fantastic. So how much are you losing a month by not moving forward with this? Right? And well, I don't know. Well, if you did know, how much would you think? Well, if you're wanting $1,000 a month in revenue, then you're losing at the very least $12,000 a year. That's feeling the pain, right? That's the kind of pain we're trying to get across. It's not that we're trying to force you into something. We're seeing a problem that you're having in your business or in any product. We're seeing a problem you're having, and we're saying, hey, I can give you a solution to this. Do you want to move forward and solve the solution, or would you like to continue to struggle on your own? No, we don't want you to struggle on your own. We're here for you. But there's only so much we can do if you're not willing to take that step and invest in yourself to move forward, right?
Yeah. So, exactly.
Yeah.
That reminds me of, they say that people buy for one reason. People buy for that one thing that you can help them with. You may have this list of things like for example, FLC, you can do ads like this, your landing pages, all this jazz, funnels, like you name it, we can do it. But people will buy for that one problem you can solve for them. They might have an amazing business and they just need help with ads, and you need to find that out and really, again, that's the pain, dig into that in a nice way, because again, selling is serving, and they will buy for that. Your business may come with everything else thing that you can help them with. So yeah, I think I froze again, but
you did. It's okay. No worries. It's all good. Yeah. I'm trying to think, because there's a lot of gold here, but I don't want to throw out everything because we just don't have the time for that.
This topic is big.
It's big, and it's very important to any business in everyday life. It's very important.
Yeah.
So it's something that should be talked about, huh?
Yeah, I've used it. Obviously, I've used it for FLC, but I've used it with my friends, with my parents. Like,
see, I was going to ask you about that. How'd it go with your dad, with your parents? Because I know you were going to try it out on them.
Yeah, no, good. It's hard. So I started off trying like the agreement drill with them, and it's so hard on people that you're so close with, because my dad will say something and my first reaction is like, no, like you're wrong, I'm right. But I've got better at it. So yeah, it's getting better. And that's something that I would encourage everyone to try the agreement drill in everyday life. Harder than you would expect, but it's getting better. I'm definitely feeling it.
Yeah. I've tried to do that too. I have to remember that I don't need to be right all the time.
Yeah.
I have to allow the other person to be, because like Master says, Chibaria says, I think I've heard Seb say it, Cardone says it, Grant Cardone says it. If a person says something, they're right. Yeah. Right? You may know they're wrong, but whatever they say, they're right because they believe it.
Yeah.
You just have to, agree. Always, always, always agree. Number one rule of sale.
I'm with you.
Yep, I'm with you. I got you. I understand.
I agree. 100%.
Yeah. Consider it done.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But yeah, I'm running blank.
Yeah, no, same. I was gonna say something. I was waiting till you finish. What were you saying? You were talking about. Oh, yeah, that was a really big aha moment for me. That I really struggled with the concept of they're right. That's why you're agreeing with them until that was explained to me. Because in their head, they are right. If someone says the sky's purple, and to them the sky is actually purple, you telling them they're wrong and trying to argue that no, it's blue, it's never gonna work. So agree, because to them it is purple, if that makes any sense.
It does, because it's a perception. It's
Yeah,
different people's perception, and we just
people
have to accept that people are see it differently than we do. Go ahead, you're okay. You feel free to interrupt because you are important too.
exactly.
So.
No, it's just I hear a pause, and then because I'm a few seconds after I talk, and I'm like, oh wait, no, she's not done. That's why I was like, oh. But people say that it takes two to agree, or two to like settle an argument. It takes one. It just takes one person to agree with the other, and then you both agree. So be that one. And it's not always good.
I was just going to ask, wasn't it Grant Cardone that says that he agrees with everybody all the time and he still gets what he wants?
Yeah, exactly.
That's just dawned on me. Yeah, even though people, you have to agree with people all the time. Yes, okay, I understand. You're right. Even though you know they're wrong, and you can still get what you want.
Yeah. Just because you're admitting that someone else is right doesn't mean that you can't come to an agreement on your terms. Like becoming a good salesperson kicks in, and that's a skill that you need to learn, which you'll learn in DCA. Join FLC for more information, or message one of us for more info. But it really is a skill, and it's like any other skill. You need to put time and effort into it. But yeah, that's so true. I forgot he said that.
Yeah, that was like, wow. I still trying to wrap my head around that one. How do you agree with somebody all the time and they allow them to feel that they're right? And but it's more about being happy than it is about being right. And then you can kind of give, I don't want to say argument, but you can give points out, what the benefits are from doing what you're trying to show them or tell them, or say you want to go to a different restaurant and they want to go someplace else. Absolutely. Okay. That's fantastic. Let's go. And then you can, on the way there, give reasons why this other one is really good. And, eventually convince them you will sell them into going to the other place.
Yeah. On the way to the original place.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that so much, especially with my parents, that people are so much more down to listen to your side of an argument, or not even an argument, your side of a story, or you know what I mean?
Conversation.
Yeah, conversation, if being heard as well. If you straight go into defensive and no, like this is why you're wrong and I'm right, they're going to put a guard up. And like I'm the same as well. And I've noticed that so much with my parents, that if I say, actually, you're right, but they listen so much more and they take it in so much more because they feel heard.
Yeah.
Which is so important.
Yeah. We all want to be heard.
Yeah.
So that's just, we all want to be heard. We all want to be understood. So just always agree.
Yeah.
Don't try to always be right. Whether you are or not, don't try to always be right. You don't argue with people.
Yeah.
In one of the trainings, because we did some of the trainings that I went back through today with some of our assignments, like back a couple months ago on the close. Yeah. And this one says, set the stage for the close. There are only 2 reasons you won't make a decision to purchase from me at this time. You aren't the decision maker. You can't afford it. Which one is it? If you can't afford it, let's find a way so you can invest in yourself. So you can
do it anyway.
And do it anyway. You're going to end up getting it anyway. You know you need this. You know this is the right one for you. You know this is the right move. Let's get it done. Put the pen to paper. I need your autograph here, here, and here.
There we go. Write that one down too. So good. Yeah. And
go ahead.
And the decision maker one is a big one. I know the Cardone team says that a lot. That you need the decision maker there. You could do the full demo. You could do the full closing, and it could be so good. It could be the best you've ever done it. If they're not the decision maker, it will never happen.
Yeah, so, don't be afraid to ask, because there's somebody else that needs to be on this call or in this to hear about it.
Yeah, that's part of our call script, isn't it? It's so important.
And show urgency. Urgency is secret.
Yeah.
That goes back to me, that goes back to showing them the pain. Same. Because, if you're wanting the $1,000 a month in revenue, and you're not willing to go ahead with a deal and close so we can help you fix the problem and you can start getting in that 1,000 in revenue and even scale it higher than that. Because what we do has the potential, there's like no limit to how much you can bring in from that. If you're not willing to do that, you're still willing to lose that money, lose that much more revenue, and by putting it off. So let's not lose you any more income, any more revenue. Let's get you started today, right now, so you can move to that freedom lifestyle, right? That financial freedom. Because the longer you wait, the longer it puts that out. The harder it's going to be. Let's do it now.
Do it now. Yeah, it's do it now. No, it's so true though, because you go back to that 12,000 a year thing. You wait. People might think, oh, I just want to wait like a few more weeks so I can, let's say, another month. That's £1,000 that you're losing again by not doing it. Then you're waiting 4 weeks and you're losing £1,000. That's £250 a week that you're losing already. So you need to show the urgency, which, like you said, ties in with the pain.
Yeah. Well, it says you must build urgency into your close. The urgency must be a legitimate benefit for the buyer. No urgency, no close. Urgency factor is more mental than anything. Handle the why, solve the problem, provide relief, done and over.
Nice. That's simple.
Yeah, that's simple. And to think that how many people that are salespeople don't ask for the close, they just simply don't ask. I sit there and every time I hear that, I keep thinking of a car dealer. You go to a car dealer, and how often do you talk to them and they don't ask for the close? How many times are they allowing that potential income revenue to walk out the door?
Yeah.
Or they are not solving a person's problem. Like, I need a new car. I need a new car.
Yeah.
But because they're not asking for that close, they're not solving my problem, and they're not getting the revenue.
Yeah. And in turn, that's a disservice to you. They're doing a disservice to you because then you can't benefit from that new car. So it's all a cycle. I've frozen again, haven't I?
No, you're good.
Oh, okay, nice. Because you froze, so I thought that
Yeah,
I froze.
it was my turn.
Like you froze for me. Hey, it's fine. Then it's my internet. But what was I saying? Yeah, like Grant Cardone said that he used to work in a watch shop, and someone come in and look at a watch, and he'd ask for the clothes straight away. You don't. Sometimes they don't even need selling. They've already sold themselves online or in a magazine. They know they want that watch. You just need to ask them. And what was that statistic? There was only 2% of salespeople will ask again, like ask for a second time, which is crazy as well.
Now, I don't remember everything about this, but I remember because I was reading my notes, and it says always get to the price. Never leave a presentation without getting to a price proposal.
Yeah.
We want to get to the price up front, right? Because you don't want to leave it to the end, because then people won't do it because there's sticker shock.
Yeah.
So get to the price up front. And I say I don't remember exactly because I don't want you to I don't mean go in and as soon as you're on the call or something, we're going to throw prices at you. we're gonna give a little bit of time, but you don't want to wait till the middle and you don't want to wait till the end. You want to get up closer to the front, to the beginning of the whole thing. So there's not a sticker shock. Yeah.
Yeah, they can't make sense of any price or any value until they see the value. That's what I meant to say. They can't make sense of any price put in front of them until they see the benefits and the value of the product.
Yeah. And the best way to build the value is to start with the price first and build the value on top of that, right?
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah,
did you watch some of the videos you wanted to go over again or listen to the book?
I did, but you've got all the points. You've got everything.
I think you can go for it too, huh?
No. I was gonna. No. We have the same mind, is what I said. Everything that you're bringing up is everything I wanted to talk about. So it's good.
So feel free to if I'm missing something or haven't brought it up yet, do it, because I don't want to completely take over everything.
Oh no.
Okay.
No, that's okay. It's kind of good for this episode because I'm in and out a lot apparently with my connection, but I really did want to emphasize that it's so important. Like, not even just salespeople, whoever you are, it's such an important skill to have. And I know we've said this, but it keeps hitting me. It was a aha moment, and then it was a aha moment again. And also coupled with that, selling is serving. It's for the customer, not you. You really need to come from a place of wanting to help that person and really believe that your product will do that. For example, we both really believe in FLC. I know I can speak for Misty on this one as well, that we love FLC and we can really get behind it, and we've both been through it, and we know for a fact that it will help people. So that's the approach that we come with when we sell it to other people and close other people on FLC, that it is from a place of serving them.
Yes, it's a place of serving. It's a place of, look, I've been through this. I know where you're coming from. I started out in the same position you are in. I know for a fact this can change your life. It has changed mine, and it continues to change mine. And it's to me, you could say I'm biased, but I think everybody in the world needs FLC. They need to know it. They need it. For one reason or other, it's important and they need it. So I'm going to do my best to offer it to everybody because, like you said, it's serving. Closing is serving. You want to serve people because you're helping them solve a problem that they otherwise either could not solve on their own, or it would take them longer to solve, and therefore they're losing more in revenue.
Yeah, well, exactly. And you just reminded me of a point. I think Chabara says this actually, that people need to be aware of the problem as well. Some people aren't even aware of the problem they're having.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a big thing as well, making people aware, not as in, listen, you have a problem and this is your problem, but it's just sometimes it just takes a chat. Like, look, is it, if they have a business, you like, is this going well? Is this going well? Like, have you got this? And sometimes they'll realize, oh, actually, no, that's their problem. Which I think I learned on DCA actually when I went through FLC for my first time. So thanks, Evan Chavaria.
Yeah. So, what was it? You just said that we're doing so good today.
This is an interesting episode.
It is. It really is. It's like I was so, ready for this and prepared earlier. And then I started cleaning my apartment, and then I kind of got in the mode of cleaning, and now I'm like half brain dead, and I'm all in that mode instead of this mode where I should be.
No, I get you. But I also think this is a very important little off-topic thing, that this is what this Hangout is about. It's not scripted, if you couldn't tell that already. It's a chill vibe, but we're learning as well.
It's authentic, yeah. Well, they say teaching is learning. So you got to teach it in order to learn it. So
yeah, and like we've said before, this is all stuff that we've learned from the best of the best. And not everything will go to plan. And this comes with business as well in life, that my obviously my internet issues today weren't planned. When we forget what we're going to say and we ask the other person to keep talking, that's not planned, but it all turns out okay. So I think that's a very important lesson.
Yeah, it always reminds me of Chubaria, everything's going to be okay.
I remember
everything's going to be okay.
When I went through DCA, I still have it somewhere in this notebook. She made us write on the whole page, everything will be okay. Sometimes I flip back to it, I'm like,
yeah, I have it written someplace in my house too. It's like I heard her say that the first time I was on the FLC challenge. She says it a lot. Everything's going to be okay. Yeah, go ahead.
We were just saying it just to each other before we started this live, so
yeah. I was going through they call it Style Masters. It's beauty college to go through to be a cosmetologist, a hairstylist. And I got to where I was so scared and nervous to cut the mannequin's hair. I was so scared that I ended up sitting there saying to myself, I know I can, I know I can, I know I can, I know I can. Kind of like the story of the little engine that could. Some people don't know that story. Look it up. It's a good story. It's for little kids, but it's powerful.
Yeah.
This little engine's trying to get up this hill and he's weighed down. He's like, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. But I didn't want to say I think I can because that leaves a little margin of doubt. I didn't want to leave doubt. I wanted to know. So I know I can, I know I can, I know I can. And I was awesome at it. I was so good.
Yeah, you are.
So
I'm gonna come to you when I need my hair cut so badly. That's why it's away.
No, we'll do it.
But no, that's such a good point. It's I know we've gone off topic here, but again, this is authentic. It's chill. Changing your words, which is a little affirmation that our coach David, who we see every Thursday, gave us. One of the affirmations is, I change my attitude with my thoughts and words, which I love because it's so powerful.
Yes.
So true.
Yes, very true. And I got to where people tell us all the time, we have our mentors telling us all the time, write your goals down, write your goals down. And people are still talking as in future tense. Oh, this will happen. I will be this. I will be that. And I try to do it as in if it's I am or I have.
Yeah.
Or, so it's like now present or past tense. So it's like, I already have it.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's like that thing of tomorrow never comes. Like,
Yeah.
I will. Every day it's I will. So when do you have it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I say it leaves a little bit of doubt, and you don't want to leave doubt.
Yeah.
No
You need
doubt,
to be
people.
full circle. You need to be closed on your own product. The first person you need to close, which we get from the Cardone team as well. The first person you need to close is yourself. If you aren't closed your own product, there is maybe by some miracle, if you're a very convincing person, you can sell it, but there's little chance that you can sell it to anyone else.
Yeah. The only time that that really works, if you're not completely sold, is when you're speaking to the right person. If the person is already sold on that product and they already come into this knowing that they already want it and they're going to do it, then there's
Yeah.
nothing you can say wrong to that person to make that person decide not to.
Yeah.
Right? But if you're going to go out and sell somebody on something, doesn't matter what it is, you have to be 100% committed and sold yourself. And if you're not, then you need to resell yourself.
Yeah.
Resell yourself every day.
Yeah. And if you're struggling with that, it can be hard. Say it's a new business or a new program that you're launching and you haven't had anyone, you haven't sold it to anyone yet. It's completely new. So you can't have that like, I know this product helps people kind of thing. You don't have testimonials, which I know I use a lot, that I know FLC helps people because I've done it and I've seen all these testimonials and I see this Facebook group. Write down all the features, advantages, and benefits of your product. So what does it include, and how will this help someone? Why would it help someone? Just write it down and remind yourself of it every so often so you can stay sold, because it is easy to forget why your product's so good. Which, yeah, I found quite helpful.
Sorry, I know you can't hear it, but I heard the ice cream truck. There's an ice cream truck going around. It's like, ice cream.
You know what? Do you know what Seb told us the other day on our morning meeting?
What?
His dad used to tell him when he was little that the ice cream truck music meant that they were out of ice cream. It meant that they had run out, and the like big queue in the truck was because they'd run out and like everyone was asking for more or something. So betrayal.
Yeah, total betrayal.
Betrayal.
That would be heartbroken.
Yeah, he said that, and I was honestly, I felt betrayed for him.
Yes.
But
wow.
yeah,
We'll have to send Seb some ice cream just so he doesn't
yeah,
he knows
press
there is
him.
some.
Seb, if you're watching, expect some ice cream.
Yeah. Yeah. But
No,
it's, you know.
Yeah. Do you know what we need to do? We need
What?
to all meet up in one place and go for ice cream. Anyone watching right now is welcome. We'll let you know.
We'll let you know when, where, why, how.
When, where, why? Why should you come? Yeah.
We'll sell you on that. We'll
Watch
close
us.
you.
Watch us. If you don't like ice cream, we'll still close you.
Yes, you still got to be there.
You still could.
You can eat the cone. You don't have to have the ice cream. You can eat the cone. You can hold a napkin. You know, just be in good company. That's all.
Exactly. I love that we ended this on ice cream.
Yeah.
I don't know how we got here, but I really like it.
Well, because I can still, the ice cream truck's still outside. I can still hear it.
Quick, let's end this so you can go get ice cream.
It almost sounds like it's like right outside my apartment.
Oh my God.
That's new.
See, they're asking for the clothes again and again. They're playing that music again and again. So you can say no the first time.
And that kind of this, I want to leave on this note. It says business buyers, people who are purchasing things, are using digital channels to form opinions about the major purchases that they're going to make. So they will go online and look up all your products and and everything to get price points and stuff, and get all the information on that product before they come to you.
Yeah.
So that 57% of that your sale is already done because they come to you with that information.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you just have to complete the process. It's like, do you have enough information to make an informed decision?
Yep. And if they say no, yeah, exactly. If they say yes, great, let's do this. If they say no, great, thanks for letting me carry on with my presentation.
Yeah.
Keep asking. Yeah, that reminded me, the Cardone team say that like half the time people will come onto the meeting knowing that they really want to buy or knowing what product they want to do. You just have to find that out for yourself. Yeah.
And asking them on a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being I would never do this, and 10 being I'm ready to do this right now. Where do you see yourself? 7. Fantastic. I see it. That's great. You know.
I love a 7.
I love
a
10. Yes.
Yeah. So good. This topic is so important. I definitely feel like we should do part 2 and then even maybe a part 3. Because there's so much to unpack here.
Yeah.
And I never realized just how important it was until I started learning about it more. And I'm getting so passionate, I'm losing my voice. So,
well, it's in the fact that it's so important, and realizing that it's so easy. When you're going into a sale or a close with the right intentions, and you're really doing what's best for the buyer, the client, there should be no. It's easy. There should be no difficulties, because you're going into it to serve. You're trying to serve this other person and help get them in a better position than when they started. Like with FLC, we can help you, scale, either start and launch your business with automation. We can help you, if you already have a business, scale it, automate it, and just skyrocket it. And that, by us helping you going out and helping serve other people, it's a ripple effect. So closing is a service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we 100% believe in it so much. If you do want more information, even if you are part of FLC and you want whatever, message one of us or comment and we'll reach out to you. Also, just before we play our fabulous song again and say goodbye for now, comment roadmap, whether you're watching live or on the replay, and we will message you with a free gift. It's worth, you can't put a price on it. The stuff in there is gold. We both read it. So comment roadmap, we'll get that to you, written by Chabaria herself, which I don't need to say anything else, but I don't want to spoil it for you. But yeah, it's amazing.
Read it, implement it. Applied knowledge, not shelf knowledge.
Yes.
Applied knowledge works. Shelf knowledge just looks nice. Wastes your money. Takes up space.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. So,
all right.
Are you ready?
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, guys.
We'll see you next week, same time, same place. More knowledge.
Yep. Ready? Here we go.
I'm ready.
Closing is always easy when you're in Cardone U. We role play with Grand Cardone's team. They know just what to do. They're always there to support us. We couldn't ask for more. On our way in the right direction, we found what we're looking for. In FLC, in FLC. Closing is better with appointment setters. You'd better believe we're not a team but a family. We work together in harmony. We are devoted, on that you can quote me, in FLC. We welcome the newbies gladly. We know there's so much to learn. We've got your back for a lifetime. There's no need for concern. Just look at the world around you. There's deals to close everywhere. And if you face an objection, what would Jabari say? In FLC, in FLC, objections are easy. If you don't believe me, I have to agree. We can role play at any time. To disagree, that is a crime. We're practicing to get the cha-chings in FLC, in FLC. Since we started training, our leads ain't complaining. They're so happy. We get to role play with Big Brother Dave. We've got Coach Sean, the best coach ever born in FLC. All of our closers, they keep their composure. 10X is the goal, Uncle G, well he knows. We've got the spirit, and you've got to hear it. We're FLC.